Hi, and welcome to Crypto Cash Army. I'm Captain Crypto, and this is the Harmony One news and price update for April 24th, 2021. So let's get into it. Hi, and welcome back. In this edition of Crypto Talk, we're taking a quick look at Harmony One and how it's been performing over the last few days. But before we get into Harmony One specifically, let's take a quick look at some overall market data. Overall, the global market cap is sitting at about 1.93 trillion, which is down a little bit actually from where it was a few days ago when it was well over 2 trillion. And global volume is up about 1.2 trillion. If we look at the Nomics leaderboard, we'll see that there's a lot more coins in the green today than there are in the red. And that kind of follows the general sentiment of the market right now, meaning it is improving a little bit after the major Bitcoin crash that occurred just a few days ago and brought down just about everything else with it. The altcoin season index is sitting at about 86 right now, which indicates we're mildly in altcoin season, but it's nothing serious. The current fear and greed index gives us a better idea of where the market is right now. With a reading of 37, you can see that the market is quite fearful right now. And no one is actually making any major investments or buy-ins right now as far as retail investors go. Now, if we take a look at the Harmony One specific page on Nomics, we can see that Harmony currently has a market cap of 1.01 billion, and the volume is down about 26% over the last 24 hours. And currently, Harmony is sitting at number 94 on the Harmony One Top 100 with a current price of about 10.7 cents. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the charts, let's go to the daily chart. We can see that Harmony is still pretty much bleeding every day, and it's been in a very downward trend for about the last 27 or 28 days. Now, we did get a little green blip yesterday, which is a little bit encouraging, I suppose. But if we go to the 4-hour chart, this will give us a little better idea of what's going on. As you can see, if we look at this white line and this red line here, these are the 20 simple moving average and 20 exponential moving averages. And as you can see, both the 20 EMA and 20 MA have been acting as resistance for about the last week for Harmony One, meaning that they get up and bump their head on these EMAs and then they just come back down. And it's been doing that pretty consistently. And then this area here is when Bitcoin had its big crash and we went all the way down. We wicked down to under 7 cents. We got to like 6.5 cents or something like that. But now we're slowly making our way back up. But I wouldn't get too excited about this increase just yet, as we have some major resistance going on here. We have some major resistance here at about 10.6 cents. We have some resistance right above it at the 20 MA. In order for us to start proceeding higher and even have any hope of getting back to the previous all-time high, we're going to have a few closes above this 10.6 cent level, and then we're going to have to break through this 20 EMA. Now, if we can break through this 20 EMA, we should be able to move up to about 12.2 cents relatively easily, which would bring us somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Now, from there, it's going to be difficult to tell because we're kind of right in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. So it's going to be hard to tell which way Harmony is going to go. A lot's going to depend on Bitcoin because Harmony at the current time is really tied to Bitcoin action. So if Bitcoin goes up, Harmony follows suit. If Bitcoin goes down, Harmony follows suit. Technically, there's nothing that should really be keeping Harmony from increasing. Our MACD is looking good. Our RSI is relatively low on the 4-hour, and on the daily is already quite low at about 35. Still, the biggest problem with Harmony is the same as it's been now for a couple of weeks, and it's buying volume. However, if we look here, we can see that volume for buyers is outpacing that of sellers a little bit over the last few days. So that is a promising sign. Still, I don't really see Harmony making any major moves to the upside in the next few days. If we are able to break above this 10.6 cent level and then a break above the 20 EMA, we might be able to find some stability in the 11.5 to 12.5 cent area. But besides that, if we're not able to break through this 20 EMA level here, we'll probably settle in the 8.5 to 10 cent area over the next 7 to 10 days. And depending on Bitcoin, which I am predicting will probably go sideways for at least 7 to 10 days to recover from that fall it had a few days ago, I don't see Harmony One making any major increases or decreases. It should trade somewhere between 8.5 cents at the low to about 12.5 cents on the high side. Well, I think that's all I've got for now. If you found something useful in this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and share. And until next time, this is Captain Crypto signing off. Take it easy. Bye-bye.